Hey guys, Joe here at JP Details with a 2018 Ford Fiesta ST. Unfortunately for the car, it has recently been involved in a bit of a scrape, but luckily for us, it has since been repaired. I'm not too sure on the circumstances of how it became damaged, but the whole passenger side of the car has been repainted. This car was sent to me by a local body shop who I have used myself before, and they need the car to be given a light machine polish to maximise the gloss, followed with the application of a Geon ceramic coating. This led me to making the video titled Easiest Ceramic Coating in the World, because you'll never guess what, but the ceramic coating that I used on this vehicle was incredibly easy to apply. The car is currently covered in a fine layer of dust due to going in for the bodywork repairs, so our first task is to get the car clean and free of contamination. Like all details, we'll want to start with the wheels first and get them out of the way. There's no point in getting the entire vehicle wet at this point to potentially risk any water spotting. The wheels are generally the dirtiest areas on a vehicle, and considering that we always use separate cleaning implements to clean these areas, it is best practice to attend to these areas first. I'm going to cut to the chase with these wheels and give them a good clean with iron fallout remover. The wheels themselves are not overly dirty and have been kept clean to a decent standard by the owner. All-purpose cleaner was used to clean the tyre sidewalls, and then various brushes for the spokes, inner barrels, behind the spokes and the brake calipers. When these areas were given their initial clean, they were rinsed down with the pressure washer. I'm just so there's no vehicle mess up yet. Right. The first step for the bodywork is to give it a pre-rinse to knock off as much dirt and road grime possible, or in this case, quite a substantial amount of dust from the body shop. The pre-rinse stage is going to prepare the vehicle for our snow foam stage, which was applied shortly after. Built Hand Auto Foam is my preferred snow foam due to it being an effective snow foam and safe for all exterior surfaces. Don't forget to apply a thick covering of the foam to the arches, because this process is going to ensure that they do receive a rather good clean. The snow foam is allowed to dwell on the vehicle for as long as possible, and with today being quite a sunny and warm day, it turned out to be around 3 minutes. The snow foam is going to tackle the more stubborn dirt and grime in order to make our contact wash far safer, i.e. no swirl marks. The vehicle has recently been repainted, and the last thing that I want to do by not following some basic detailing washing steps is to inflict any swirl marks into that freshly laid paint. Now that the vehicle has been thoroughly rinsed down, we can wash the bodywork using our 2-bucket method. One bucket is to rinse the mitt out after every panel, and the wash bucket is to always allow us to be able to use fresh shampoo on the car. A very simple method that does not require much more additional time, and a process that I would highly suggest you look into if you are not already doing it. Buckets, wash mitts, shampoo, grit guards, etc. are not overly expensive, and if you are just doing your own car, then they should last you a long time. The vehicle is washed from the roof down in a methodical manner, no swirling motions and certainly no excessive rubbing, no matter how much you like your car. Most of the larger dirt particles are usually found on the lowest areas, so if there does happen to be any of them left after the initial pre-washing stages and they do get picked up into your wash mitt, they won't get scrubbed over the more visible areas of paintwork like the bonnet, roof or upper side sections, but more than likely scrub down the lower sides. The key with washing a car is to get as much of the dirt off before using a wash mitt, and you honestly can go to town with multiple snow foam applications and one heck of a thorough rinse. After the vehicle has been hand washed, it's rinsed off with the pressure washer, and in this case, which I'll explain shortly, was ready for drying. A soft and fluffy microfiber towel is going to provide a scratch-free drying technique to maintain your vehicle's paintwork. This Fiesta was detailed shortly after the owner purchased it, approximately 15 months prior to this detail. My task today is to actually reapply the ceramic coating to the repainted areas and not to the entire car. Although due to how easy this ceramic coating is to use, I did end up applying it to every last bit of paintwork. With the ST coming straight from the body shop, it is obviously fresh paint and hasn't had the chance within the 1 mile drive to become contaminated to a point that would warrant a full iron fallout bath, detar or clay bar. The fresh paintwork literally is fresh, and all it needs is a wash, dry, machine polish, IPA and ceramic coating application. That's it, so that's all we'll do. The gaps and crevices are blown dry to remove the trapped water and to eliminate any drips. The last thing we want, particularly when ceramic coating a vehicle, is for water to drip out and essentially water down our ceramic coating product. The car needs to be dry to ensure a professional ceramic coating application. With the plastic areas and rubber taped up, I set about giving the Panther Black paintwork a thorough single stage machine polish. This is going to maximise the gloss level on the ST and to remove any light marks from the painted surface. Prior to ceramic coating any vehicle, whether it be brand new or 10 years old, the paintwork needs to undergo at the very minimum a single stage machine polish. You will find even with brand new vehicles there is more shine and depth of gloss to get from the paintwork via this machine polishing process. Due to the car being repainted on the one side, I only opted to machine polish the areas on the car that had been freshly painted. I was following orders by the body shop, and considering that the original paintwork was already ceramic coated, this was the correct thing to do. I spent around an hour and a half machine polishing the one side of the car, and after a good going over with a soft polishing combination of a white Rupes polishing pad and a white ultrafine finishing polish, the paintwork was looking noticeably better. I gave the paintwork a final wipe down with IPA and inspected my results with a Scan Grip Sunmatch 3. It revealed a glorious finish and one that's ready to be ceramic protected. Geon Can Coat is quite possibly the easiest and quickest to apply ceramic coating currently on the market. Can Coat is a relatively new, highly advanced spray coating, providing a full SiO2 based treatment with minimal effort. It works much more easily than most spray sealants and is a typical spray-on wipe-off product. It adds magnificent gloss and a very deep shine. Most of all, Geon Q2 Can Coat is a legitimate quartz coating, offering the best of its well-known properties like high self-cleaning abilities or outstanding shine. It's possibly the easiest way to protect your car with a SiO2 coating without needing to apply it with classic applicators. It's chemical resistant as well. The coating lasts for 12 months, so it is an annual treatment. It's super hydrophobic, and I can assure you that you will be amazed by how easy it is to apply and the effects that it gives the car. If you want to ceramic coat your car with the easiest and quickest product to use, then here it is. It took me all of 1 hour to apply Can Coat to the entire ST's exterior, which did leave me in amazement. If you've got your set ceramic coatings that you currently use, which is G-Technic, CSL and EXO for me, well, when one of your customers asks for something that you don't use day to day or have never used it before, you certainly get this itchy feeling inside that won't settle until the job's done. I had done some reading up on Can Coat before the car was dropped off, in comparison to the other Geon coatings that I have used, which I did make a video on titled World's Most Stressful Wedding Car Preparation. Well, the stress of that job was mainly down to using a coating that I hadn't used before, namely Geon Synchro, which also happened to turn out to be an incredibly easy to use ceramic coating. The Geon Can Coated Ford Fiesta ST is now protected for 12 months. It looks stunning with its freshly repaired passenger side, and the entire car shines like it did on day one of leaving the factory. It took me 6 hours or so to complete the job on the Fiesta, and I have since been thanked by the owner for doing such a good job. One happy ST, one happy ST owner, and one happy JP, and one happy body shop. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for plenty more videos, smash the like button to show a bit of support, and why not give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram, just search JP Details. Feel free to visit the JP Details online store, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next one.